Yeah, welcome to another fantastic, fabulous edition of Sport Village on Newsbreak TV. My name is Oluwafemi Ashaolu. We're sorry that we've been off air for 2 weeks, but of course we are back and better. And today we'll be looking at the conquest of the Nigerian contingent to the 2019 Africa Games in Morocco. They went and they saw and they conquered. They won 127 gold medals. I meant to say they won 127 medals. Despite our shoddy preparation. And of course, today we'll be looking at various leagues across Europe and the transfer window. It is all short now, and we'll be telling you about the late transfers that were done by clubs. I tell you, there are a lot of surprises. Neymar couldn't get his desired move to Barcelona. And of course, we'll be doing all of that today on the show. So to do that with me on the show today, I have James Agberebi. James, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Unfortunately, Gabriel Ontoka couldn't make the show. He's down on the sideline with a hamstring while playing for his amateurish club. So hopefully Gabriel will recover before the next edition of the show. But before we get down to business, let's quickly go on this very short breather. We'll see you on the other side of the play. Please stay with us. Yeah, welcome back to the show, and it's still Sport Village on Newsbreak TV. Okay, James, it's just you and I today on the show, but let's talk about the 2019 African Games. 46 gold medals, 33 silver, then 48 bronze medals. Very good one for the Nigerian contingent.
Yeah, very good one. The way they, if you want to follow by the way they started, because as if they didn't start well.
Very well.
At some point, they were like close to like the 8th, 9th position, while the Egyptians, the South Africans,
were leading the pack.
But they were able to just, at a point it now became like a gold rush for the Nigerian team. And I think what really helped them then was when their area of strength, when they started competing, their area of strength in the wrestling,
weightlifting, table tennis,
athletics, track and field. That was when the gold rush started, and thankfully to the Falcons. Let's say the Falcons and got the under 20.
Yeah, they won the gold medal.
Unfortunately, the men
couldn't do so.
They couldn't. But all in all, I think it was a very good outing for the Nigerian team. And the good thing there is the Olympics is just next year, I feel this is the games are in Rabat was like a good preparation for them. At least we know where we should concentrate and get support, because the Olympic is far different from the All Africa Games. But that's where you have
the best of the best around the world.
So I think we've just seen the glimpse of what our athletes can do. So at this point now, what we need now is for these guys to get the necessary support, because for you to win even a bronze medal at the Olympics, you have to work very hard for it.
You have to triple your effort.
So that's just it. So for me, it was a nice outing. Though we finished second, that was the same position we got at Congo Brazzaville 2015. So all in all, for me, I think I will give them 95%. It was a very good outing for the team.
Okay, so you are giving an excellent rating. Okay, let's talk about the tournament itself. For me, the surprise was Olajide Omotayo dethroning Haruna Quadri as the African champion. For you, what was it? Okay, let's even look at weightlifting. We won 47 medals in total out of available 60. For me, that was also it. For you, what was it?
Yeah, for me, I think it has to do with wrestling, because we've been very good in wrestling, and it shows that the people that we
will be consistent.
Yes, we've been consistent.
Exactly.
So for me, the highlight was wrestling. At least we show that we still maintain that superiority, this that we have against other countries. So for me, wrestling. But though there are still other sports that did well, but all in all, we should be happy that at least. Hoping that come next year in the Olympics, because I think apart from the All Africa Games and maybe Commonwealth Games, where we do very well, when it comes to the big stage, we tend to struggle, especially because now you are competing with the best. So for me, the highlight, I think, wrestling for me.
Okay, let's talk about preparation now. Even we still didn't have the best of preparation going to this tournament, and out of the 103 athletes that we took to Morocco, we're able to win 127 medals in total. Now, how do you think we can put a better preparation ahead as the Olympics is gradually drawing in?
Yeah, the good thing about this competition is like a preparation for the Olympics. I don't think every other country, I don't think they had this kind of opportunity, because this is a very big competition. It's like a mini Olympic where we have different games and we had the opportunity of competing in different events. So it's now because it's always our thing. We are always known for shoddy preparation, but this Nigerian will, this never say that.
But we struggle
spirit.
when we get to a global competition. We struggle.
Yeah, because of this poor preparation that we always talk about. So this is where this All Africa Games is like an eye opener. It shows that we have very good athletes who can compete with the best.
If we can put our house in order
what we
very
need
well.
with just these athletes now is not about celebration. Fine, they've celebrated, it's enough. What is next now is how to start preparation on time. Fine, you might say it's still some months away, fine, but it's just how many months from that we get to the Olympics. It's like less than a year now.
Yeah.
So for me, preparation should start now. These athletes, they must not just leave camp and go on they must start preparation.
Okay,
Very
let's talk about reward. What do you think these players should be appreciated with? A lot of people are saying give them scholarships, give them money, give them good preparation for the Olympics. What terms of appreciation now do you think the government should give them? Because they're already back into the country.
Yeah, if the footballers, the men's team or even the women's team, they get financial reward, I don't see why these athletes in other sports, I don't see why they should be denied the same treatment. I mean, these are people that went. Remember what the Tigers did when they went to is it Mali, or I can't remember the country now. They won the nation.
Senegal. They
won the
their
competition.
title.
So we have, if you are giving the footballers financial rewards, then the other athletes,
in terms of thousands of dollars,
they deserve it too, because by so doing you show that you are not neglecting them, you are giving them the support, and it will give them that extra push to motivate them and even inspire them to even do more. It's like these athletes, sometimes the success they get, it's like they just do it out of determination,
love for the country.
So if someone can go as far as doing this, I mean, it's enough for the body to say, okay, I think it's our time we just assist these people, and it will be very key for them.
Okay, so we wish that the government will appreciate these athletes. They've done wonderfully well against all the odds that they encounter. Let's quickly go on another very short break. When we return, we'll talk about, just very briefly, leagues across Europe and the deals that were done before the transfer window shut in Europe. We'll be back. Please stay with us. Welcome back, and it's still Sport Village on Newsbreak TV. We're having the best of times here. Okay, James, let's talk about leagues in Europe now very quickly. Manchester United, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona. I think the struggle is now becoming all-encompassing, among the big teams now, while Manchester City and Liverpool, they seem to continue to fly high.
Yeah, I don't think it should come as a surprise, because before the league started, we knew. For example, now you're
talking about Premiership now?
No, I'm starting with La Liga now. We all know what Messi brings to Barcelona. It's like 50% of the team. He contributes the most goals,
if not more than.
Yeah, and he's not the only person that is even out. Suarez too is out, which means the team.
Dembele is out. They are short up front.
Exactly. So
Coutinho has gone on loan.
Exactly, and it's affecting the team. That's why I see a team like Atletico Madrid. For now they are, they are doing well. Real Madrid too. Hazard is down,
still injured.
Bale there's still this talk about him with the coach. Fine, he's staying with the team, but we don't know what will happen in the next weeks. Benzema is not yet
at the moment now. Casemiro is also injured.
Exactly, so those are those things that are really affecting the team. When it comes to the Premier League, I said it in one of our earlier editions that it depends if the teams like Spurs, Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea don't do well, if we are still going to see the same two horse race. And I'm not
It's
surprised.
looking like now.
It's looking likely. Arsenal and Spurs, they cancelled each other out. Liverpool,
Before the
they won all
international
their
break,
games.
yeah.
Man City, they slipped, but they were able to bounce back to to win. So it's like the usual. This are just like the way we said it will be. But let's hope that as the season goes by, we'll be able to see more exciting games and surprises, because that's what we kind of make the league interesting, because we want to see shocks and and what have you. So it's still early days yet, so but it's going to be an exciting season for us.
Okay, let's see. Remember with Barcelona, would you say that the inability of Barcelona to bring back Neymar to the club caused some distraction?
Yeah, it could be, because when it comes to this transfer, that's why I love what the English the organizers did. They made sure the transfer window ended before the league started, because when the market is still, the transfer is still on, it can cause kind of distraction. Even if the player is this guy, what do you call, Mkhitaryan, played for Arsenal against Spurs,
And the following day, he was
left,
already in Roma.
So now this thing, it causes distraction. It doesn't bring settlement. The coach doesn't even know who's leaving. Fine, he might know who is leaving, but the board, the final say doesn't come from.
Yeah, I agree, because Ernest Obaba said he was tired and looking up to the end of the window.
All those things causes distraction, and thank God the window is closed now till January. At least we all know that he remains a PSG player. Everybody can move on with their lives now. So for
Whether
me,
you like it or not.
exactly. So I would have been surprised if he had gone back to Barcelona, because of the way he left on like cloud when
But he has agreed to apologize to the fans, then take some pay cut.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it happens, so, especially if he returned and started banging in goals. Nobody will remember the sins he committed in the past, So just like what you said, I believe they will have caused kind of a distraction, but everything is over now, so we can enjoy good football now.
Okay, let's quickly talk about transfer before we run out of the studio. Let's talk about Icardi from Inter. Finally, he has agreed on a loan move to PSG. Let's talk about Keylor Navas from Real Madrid to PSG. Let's talk about Chris Smalling leaving Manchester United to US Roma.
Yeah, I think all these moves are they were expected. Keylor Navas, he wasn't having the best of time at Real Madrid. He had to leave. Icardi too. He had, especially with the wife Wanda.
Wanda.
They were having problems. Smalling was not getting playing time, so he just had to leave. So I think those are moves that were expected. So it didn't come as a surprise for me.
Okay, so it didn't come as a surprise for James, and neither is it for me, because PSG said they would hold on to Neymar if Barcelona do not meet their demand for the Brazilian. Okay, so this is where we'll be calling it an end to the show today. James, once again, thanks very much for coming on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, like I told you earlier, Gabriel is on the sideline. He's down with a hamstring injury. Hopefully, he won't be out for the rest of the season. Until we come your way with another wonderful edition, I say bye for now. I remain Oluwafemi Ashaolu.